Good morning, lovers. I'm back. Happy 11/11. It is the portal. If you haven't noticed until now in your life, November 11th is the only month-day combo of the year which has all the same numbers. There's no 2222, only 11, except for, well, technically 888. Oh no, wait, hold on. No, the Lionsgate is something totally different. The significance of November 11th, 11/11, is that it looks like, not only does it look like doors, and have you ever been in an old, usually it's older or spiritual buildings? We walk in and out of doors every day, right? We walk through, go to the bathroom, you walk through the portal of the bathroom, and then you walk back out. But you ever notice the feeling of walking through one portal, going down a way, then walking through another portal? It's like a totally different energy. So the 11/11 energy is symbolizing that feeling, and not only crossing one threshold, but it's like more spiritual, more willful, more purifying and smooth feeling than just one portal. So that is why 11/11 is so spiritual, and people who are inclined can meditate on this opportunity for success. So I didn't want to miss out on this chance to do a little bit of tarot reading before my doctor's appointment today. And we had fun with this deck yesterday, right? The Love and Magic, Love and Sex. The guidebook is very succinct and it's very nice, but yesterday I didn't feel drawn to reading it. Let's see what happens today. Okay. I'm going to shuffle a bit. Let's do 2 shuffles. Ready to go. Just flipped at me. Very cold in New York today. Very cold. Yesterday night, went downstairs, and the wind was, the air. I went outside to get my food, and freezing. Couldn't believe it. Oh, we got one. Nice. Got another one. Let's just take the 3, and then I'll read them all together for you. Got it. Wow, you guys. Oh my god. And then we do have a bottom of the deck. So we do have 4 cards, guys. I usually draw 3. Sometimes I do 5, and then bottom of the deck 6. But I guess today we're doing 3 and bottom of the deck 4. So before I show you the card, let me meditate a bit. They're all upright, which is good. We have Ten of Swords, the World, and Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, which is very cool because it's in Roman numerals. So we have the symbol of the day, the II symbol, the 11 symbol, Two of Wands, bottom of the deck. That's the root energy of this, Two of Wands. So portal, walking through a portal. Ten of Swords. 10 is the culmination in tarot. I'm getting renewal, actually. With 10, it's a cycle. So you've reached the end. Largest numeric value is 9. Once you reach 10, you go back to 0 and 1. So, 10 of Swords. So someone here has reached their wit's end, I'm hearing. I'm seeing someone with their feet up. Like someone is on their back with their feet up because so I'm getting a little bit of a, not really surrender, but like exposed. They're exposed. Their feet are exposed. The bottoms of their feet, the heels, the sole has been exposed. But there's another hand on here, and it's reaching down. So that's kind of giving the 10 energy that I was talking about, like end and beginning. Something, the foot is the end, and there's a hand signifying a 1 energy. So this is a 10 energy, and I'm getting like a perfect circle is what I'm getting. That's very nice. Sword, 10 of Swords. I'm being told to look at the book. Swords represent thoughts, words, actions, power, decisions, and communication. So maybe someone has reached a decision in their mind, intellectually, and 10 completion end of a cycle. That's literally what I said, and that's what it says in the book. That's crazy. Like, that's the exact vocabulary that I used. And that's interesting because the next card is the World. So, double whammy. We have the World is number 21. I see a female figure. Someone has the world, possessing the world. I'm also getting the red energy, a leonine, feminine, like a regal energy. I'm getting like Leo energy, heart energy, and I'm getting rose energy. I don't know why. Just this color is very rose colored. And yes, I'm getting number 2 and number 5 and number 3. I'm getting the sun energy, solar energy. What is the world without the sun? There would be no world. It's funny because, yeah, clearly there's like a golden circle in there, orb, and I didn't really say anything about it, but it's like the most prominent image in the card is those rings, those golden rings. Okay, this world card, it's a major arcana. So this book does describe the majors, but it doesn't give as much information about the minor arcanas. But it does have entries about, so this is interesting. The world is the last card in the Tarot Major Arcana. This says, end of a relationship or affair leading to changes and discoveries about oneself. So there's a lady, female, reaching the end of a world. I'm hearing the end of the world for somebody. Let's see what the next card is Queen of Cups. So we're going from like this very red color to a very blue color. Queen of Cups is like very Cancerian energy. I'm being psychic more than anything. Mystic. Very feminine. I'm getting songstress. And I'm getting fashionable. Very fashionable. Like extremely luxurious fabrics. Which is weird because Queen of Pentacles usually signifies more luxuries. But I'm getting like a different kind of luxury. I'm getting like secretly famous. I don't know why. Getting ocean power. I'm getting, what are those mushrooms called? Oyster mushrooms? I'm not sure. I don't know, the ones with the ridges. I'm drawn to her feet. This woman is a little bit tall, but she still wears like a heel. I'm getting, what's the French word? For hairdresser. What's the French word for freaking cheveux? Is hair, plural. The person who does your hair in French, I forgot. I'll have to look it up. Hold on. French. Oh, coiffeur. Coiffeur. Hold on. French word for hair dresser. Coiffeur. I can't really pronounce that. Coiffeur. Okay. So she definitely has like a special hairstyle in there. I'm hearing like, why wear wool? I mean, why wear fur when you could wear silk? That's interesting. And I'm also getting paint. See the blue thing? It's like a splatter of paint that makes me think of like street graffiti too, for some reason. Just the way that it's printed, like blots. Getting ink blots. Going back to like the psychoanalysis. You know how they used to like show patients ink blots and ask the patient, what do you see in this picture? That's the vibe I'm getting. Bubbles too. Bubbles, bubble bath, sea foam, Queen of Cups, you know, classic Queen of Cups energy. That is all. Let me just see what the book says about cups. Feelings, emotions, intuition, connectivity, and creativity. And queens represent reactivity, ideas coming to fruition, nurturing, and emotional. So, Queen. Getting Queen 17. Miss Teen 17. Was that a magazine? 17 magazine. Queen of Cups. Feelings, emotions, intuition, connectivity, reactivity. So this person also is also in control of these aspects of their nature. So she is a queen. It says reactivity, but there's a typo in the book. I should say that the C in reactivity is missing. So it says reactivity, reativity. So while it suggests reactivity, the book is saying this Queen of Cups is actually not reactive. That's interesting. Ideas coming to fruition, intuition. Okay. Emotional. And there's actually 2 dots after the word. Let me just show you what it says. Can you see that? Reactivity, ideas coming to fruition, nurturing, and emotional, ... Whereas, like, there's not, on the other entries, there's just 1 dot. So that's interesting. I'm not quite sure what that means. Being told that's it. So, I better go. I'm gonna put on a little bit of maquillage. Not the cool jackets. I think they pronounce it maquillage. I'm so out of touch with fashion. Like, the brands that I like were brands that I learned about, like, more than 10 years ago. So I don't even know if the brands I like are cool. Like, when I was working in retail, like, all these youngsters were, like, wearing these brand names that I didn't even know. I felt like such a loser. That's how I learned about maquillage, which is like the cool winter coat in New York. Well, it was like last year. I don't know about this year, but we'll see what the kids are wearing this time around. So that was a long reading. So 11:11, bottom of the deck. What I didn't show this. For some reason I'm being told like not to look underneath, because there's the bottom and then there's like the bottom, and I mean, like, I don't want to lift that card up. So it's saying, yes, 11:11, Two of Wands, go through the portal. Two arms. Go through the portal. I'm getting like also air traffic control. Air traffic control. You know how they hold those batons? That's crazy. Okay. Let me just say, if you think this month is like freaking you out because of 11:11, and 11 is kind of an interesting number, I'm being told December is going to be like a whole nother level. So hang on, hold on to your butts, because we're just getting started. Okay, bye.